Hello, salutations. What it do? It's Sadot the Gamer, all five the Durag gang. You know the vibes. Like, subscribe. Let's get it. What's up, chat? Good Thursday. What's up, Bruce? Bruce. What's up? Okay. Blessings to you, Craig. What's up, Trey? Like the merch? Appreciate you. Helps support the channel and it's fly. What's up, Jav? What's up, Syria Boy? Luis. Crush and Thumb. Casual Avenger. What it do? Appreciate you stopping by. Exclamation mark casual to support the homie. What's going on, Bruno? Welcome back, YouTube Toby. Appreciate you. What's up, Drive? It is Thursday, marketplace time. What's up, JDC? Isaiah? Keep up the good work. I'll try. What's up, Into the Web? How am I doing? I've been better. It was a rough morning, but I am here, ready to distract myself with some avenging. What's up, the Smasher? They said She Thick will be appearing on my stream. Really? That's news to me. All right, we got an advertisement for Night Monkey enjoying Snowfall. That's such a great show. Yeah, I don't have a subscription anymore, so I haven't seen the new season. I'll probably wait for the season to end, and then I'll just go through all the episodes. When Gotham Knights comes out in October, who am I maining? Definitely Robin. Is it too late to start playing this game? Not at all. You can start right now, and depending on how much you grind, you'll probably be completely caught up with the story before the next DLC comes out. When's the black suit coming to the game? It's right here. What's up, Big B? What's up, Jay Showblast? You just sent me the roadmap. I appreciate it. I'll check it out. I'll check it out after the stream. This is the black suit, right? Isn't this the black suit everybody was looking for? What's up, Dread? Yo, Peter Odin, what'd it do? Start grinding, Trey. Isn't this the black suit y'all looking for? What other black Spider-Man suit is there? What's up, Bill? The exclusive suits this week are Spider-Man, the black suit, the one and only black suit. There is no other black suit. PlayStation exclusive, of course. And Age of Ultron Black Widow is PC and Xbox exclusive until next week. Digging Night Monkey? What's up, AI Matrix? Dread? Looks good, you just never like the fingers? I feel you. Think it's better in the movie? Appreciate you, Into the Web. You getting it? So Black Widow is coming. Why isn't Black Widow on the front page, first of all? Don't be ashamed, Crystal Dynamics. Wait, what? Where's the Black Widow suit? Why is the Black Widow suit not here? Did they take it off? Hey, yo, where's the Widow? Where's the Age of Ultron Widow? Oh, that's right. I can't even. Oh, that's right. I can't even see it. I do have a picture of it though. Where is it? Here's how the marketplace is supposed to look like. So we'll do a proper marketplace reaction. This is how it's actually supposed to look. Roadmap? How long does it take to grind the story? Story is not really something you grind. You just go through it. Reassemble campaign. It's about 6 hours. All the other DLCs you can finish in like 2. What's up, Demir? This is the proper marketplace. Well, if you're on PC. So this is the marketplace if you're on PC and Xbox. As you see, it looks very sad. There's no Spider-Man. Down tremendous. So I was curious if they were actually going to change the Black Widow suit from back when it first leaked. So I have a comparison image. So this is Age of Ultron Widow when it first leaked, when it was supposed to be a shipment skin. This leaked about a month ago. Whose epic takedown is that at the bottom with the lightning? That is Thor. That's a old Thor takedown. Nobody on Xbox cares about Spider-Man. That's definitely not true. I see people on Xbox complaining all the time about not having Spider-Man. There you go, Marcus. Do the campaign, then go from there. Yep, start. Yeah, just start with the reassemble. Keep going from there. So it looks like they did not change the suit at all. The Age of Ultron Black Widow suit looks like it was not changed at all from when it first leaked. If I get the roadmap, can I post it? I cannot. If I J Shock Blast, when he sends me the roadmap, I can only look at it and silently feel superior. I cannot reveal who's my favorite actor. Andrew. Team Andrew. So it looks like this was supposed to be a shipment skin for units. People clowned it because looks kind of goofy. So then at the last minute, they took it out of the shipments and replaced it with the Ultimate Day Off Captain America. Instead of improving the skin and putting it back in the shipments, they just left it the same and put it in the marketplace for $14. Seems a little sus to me. I don't know. The Black Widow suit is not on PlayStation. No, not until next week. And you know what? Y'all can keep it because I thought they were going to improve it because it looked good. The photo looks good, but except for the hair, but they didn't change the suit at all. They just took it out of the shipments and put it in the marketplace as a Xbox and PC exclusive. Except didn't stick it as an exclusive, so it's only going to be exclusive for a week before being available to PlayStation. Yeah, this definitely ain't it. I am not feeling that one. Yeah, especially since I know this was supposed to be a shipment skin. They didn't even bother to improve it. They just threw it right in the marketplace. I'm like, no, I'm paying $14 for that when I know you're about to give it away for free. But that's you. You going off Red Hood? Yeah, I'm gonna start off on Robin, then I'll play some Red Hood, and then I'll probably play some Batgirl, and then I'll save Nightwing for last. This is the one true Black Widow skin in this game. I answered that already, but if in case you missed it, the Black Widow comes to PlayStation next week. It's only an exclusive for this week. Robin can teleport? Yeah, Robin is a teleporter. This is the best Black Widow skin in the game. It's nice that they try to throw the Xbox and PC players a bone, but that ain't it. The hair looks off. Yeah, they left it exactly the same. I'm like, I thought they were going to improve it because people were clowning it. All right, guess we'll run some villain sectors right now. Who wants to run villain sectors? We got 2 non-robots today. Looking forward to it. Cakes. Yeah, we are big supporters of dessert on this stream. You running raids? Yeah, we'll do OLTs. We'll go through all the good stuff. We'll do might do a raid today too. Elite raid. Am I sweat at this game? Not really. You don't really sweat at this game. This isn't a game that you sweat. Once you I'm a competitive player. Yeah, once you reach a certain level in this game, there's no actual sweating. Like yesterday we killed the super adaptoid in like legitimately like 6 seconds. It's not really sweating. It's not really sweating once you get to a certain point. What's up, Laajune? Speaking of strong people, what's up, Laajune? Mr. Hawk. What did Miller just tweet? Huh. Oh, this is gonna be good. Hold up. Hold up. I got you, Bruce. I gotta show y'all what Miller just tweeted. I love Miller. Miller, for those that don't know, the world's biggest Marvel's Avengers leaker. He's the reason that we know all that we do about this game and its unreleased content. All right. So our boy Evan, remember Evan? Hold on, let me set this up properly. Now looking at Twitter showed them the roadmap. I can't show him the roadmap yet. I swore secrecy. Let me show you. I got you, Jay. All right, here we go. Set up properly now. Evan, narrative consultant on War for Wakanda, confirmed to me during a live Q&A this afternoon that he contributed to writing upcoming unannounced Marvel's Avengers content. Full quote. In terms of my future involvement, all I can say is there's stuff coming that I touched. I don't think it's been announced yet, so I really can't say anything more. But yeah, there's some very cool stuff coming from that game. There you go. There you go. Evan worked on some future Marvel's Avengers content. Shout out to Miller for the scoop. I'm curious which of the DLCs that he worked on. Cap, literal cap. I wonder if he worked on She-Hulk or Bucky. I feel like it'd most likely be one of those. They're like the most. They have like the most done. I don't think there's that much done on Captain Marvel. That's why I was assuming it would be like the first two. Probably Black Panther. This is future content. Let's see what Jay Shockblast sent me. Oh, Jay did in fact send me the roadmap. And he gave me permission to post it here. Doomkiller is the secret character. You want me to leak the roadmap that Jay Shockblast just sent me? So Miller lied about getting a new character. No. Where'd you come up with that? Miller did not lie about getting a new character. You want me to leak it? You sure? You sure you don't want to be spoiled? Okay. that's what J Shock Flash just sent me. Yeah, I asked him for the roadmap. This is what he sent me. Goku comes still again. I don't know. I think it's pretty good. I think it's definitely better than the last roadmap, if I'm being honest. This one's pretty solid. Is Itachi Uchiha the new character coming? This is the roadmap that J Shock last sent me. When I asked him for the roadmap, this is what J Shock last sent me. I think it's a pretty good roadmap. Is Loki being worked on? Not at all. You're talking about playable Loki. That was just what Alex was at when Alex was asked which magic character he would want to add to the game. That's who he picked. Appreciate you, J Shock Glass. Direct all of your hate towards him. The new character is Itachi Uchiha. He's coming with the new enemy faction, the Straw Hat Pirates. The villain of the DLC is going to be Lord Beerus. And Darth Vader. Oh yeah, he gets a vehicle. He gets to fly a Gundam. Is it just the Spider-Man? Nope, it is Spider-Man and Black Widow. Anyone know a good pair of headphones for PS5? I use, and they are not a sponsors, sadly. I use these Razors. These Razer 3D headphones. They're very good.
Scientist Supreme's goal is to create an army of our worst enemies. I'm sure you'll agree that we can't let that happen. We need to take down whatever foe she's resurrected, or we'll be faced with a daunting problem. Can I count on you to help?
No. Spider-Man's Night Monkey comes to PlayStation exclusively. Age of Ultron Black Widow comes to Xbox and PC exclusively. And then next week, PlayStation will get access to Age of Ultron Black Widow as well.
We're dropping you off close to the location. AIM is on high alert, so look out for any forces in the area.
What do challenges help with? Challenges are part of your challenge card. The challenge card is basically this game's version of the battle pass. It's a free way to earn credits as well as cosmetics. You also have, once you finish the game, you also have daily assignments. They reward you with resources that you will need. Glad you're enjoying it, Trey. Hope by the time you're done, we get some new content. I'm expecting the new patch to come pretty soon. In like probably next week. Either next week or the week after, but I'd be surprised if it wasn't next week. For patch 2.3.
You know what to do.
Excuse me. Coming through.
There they are.
Don't blink. Yes, I do, but this may shock you. Yes, I do, but
An impressive and educational performance. Excellent work.
Big end of the month. I think the roadmap is more likely to drop end of the month. Patch seems most likely for next week. I think they're gonna, assuming they have a, I think they're gonna have a blog. They should have a development blog this week about some more stuff coming to the patch 2.3, maybe a dev stream and a blog like they did last week.
Using his credentials to
Moon Knight, yeah, Moon Knight. I feel like around that time we should see the roadmap if they're going to do it. Use the pulse. Yeah, I couldn't get those when, like, funny enough, I got the PS5 at launch with no problem, but I could not get the Pulse 3D headset, so I had to find an alternative. And according to the reports, it was better.
The abomination clone is defeated. Well done, Avengers.
What's up, Aqua Shield? Said the game's canceled next week. Stop spreading hate, Aqua. You running with subs today? I'm running with subs right now. All sub strike team.
Great work, Avengers. If we get any more sightings of AIM clones, we'll be back in touch.
These are just villain sectors. These are very easy once you get to Endgame. Where's that idiot? All right, rock out my Thor. I'm gonna see if I'm gonna run an elite raid today because I want to get my Thor closer to 175. Aqua being like consequence culture in chat. Yeah, Aqua. He said you alt-right. Actions speak louder than words. I don't believe Miller. Based on what do you not believe Miller? He's literally been right about almost everything he's leaked. What are you basing this distrust off Miller off of? I understand if he was like some random leaker who's never right, but he's like right all the time. I don't get it.
Agent Morales just gave me the heads up. More temporal anomalies. Considering they're in the future.
So because the mystery character, which was supposed to come out before She-Hulk, which we know most likely was delayed because the roadmap is delayed, hasn't come out yet, you're going to assume that Miller is a liar and all the stuff he successfully leaked before suddenly doesn't count. I don't know. I'm not following your logic, buddy. It doesn't make a lot of sense. He said the mystery character would most likely come out sometime before She-Hulk. We have no idea when She-Hulk's supposed to come out because the roadmap got delayed by like 3 months. So how does that make Miller a liar? Because Crystal Dynamics delayed all of their content. Doesn't make sense.
Why did I think this was gonna go any differently?
Miller can't control when Crystal Dynamics is ready to release their stuff. I just posted Jay Shock Blast's robot here. Itachi. Sadly, no She-Hulk on the Itachi roadmap. Did you see? I gotta post the video. Jay had a hilarious tweet that he posted yesterday about the roadmap. I gotta download it and add it to my bank.
Yeah, we're real sticklers for not messing with the timeline.
This community has more hope for the roadmap than the actual content.
More trouble. Take 'em out.
That's why it's so funny. Like, as soon as the roadmap is out, then people are gonna go complaining about the content. Like, it's never gonna end. You trust Miller and what info he says, but you think the last tweet about Evan doesn't really mean anything in particular. I mean, it just means that Evan, I don't know why people are reading too much into it. It just means Evan, who was involved with War for Wakanda, was involved in some other Marvel's Avengers content that hasn't been released yet. I don't know what the big deal is. All Miller did was share an interesting quote he did based on a one-on-one with Evan. Oh, Evan, who we know from War for Wakanda. I can't jump with Thor. There we go. He talked to Evan. Evan said that he's going to be working on he worked on some unreleased Marvel's Avengers content. We know there's unreleased Marvel's Avengers content, thanks in part to the fact that Miller has been leaking unreleased Marvel's Avengers content since 2020. I don't know which piece of content he worked on, but we can guess because we know, thanks to Miller's leaks, there are 3 potential character DLCs dropping. And villain sector or OLT. In a way, Miller is giving us updates developers can't. Exactly. You just want to see the content that comes with the roadmap. Endgame first and characters. True. I care about the characters, but I definitely want to see the actual content. Not even Endgame content. I think the game needs like an actual, like a horde mode. The game needs a horde mode. Like the game needs more. The game doesn't need another raid. It needs some real end game stuff. Some stuff that people can play. Like over and over again. Like a proper horde mode. Some more villain sectors.
Let's go home before we jinx this somehow.
I have no confidence in patrol mode, but I think like some more villain sectors, a horde mode. I want to see what stuff but yeah, basically I want to see, just like Laajune, similar to Laajune, I want to see what's coming with the character. Like we know they're working on characters, but that's never been the issue. the issue has always been when new characters come, they don't come with really anything other than some story missions. Then people do the story missions, and the end game players will grind out the character. Everybody else just leaves. Is Crystal Dynamics planning on keeping Avengers long term? Yes. Square Enix, that's another story. And Square Enix opinion is the only one that matters in that regard, other than Marvel Games, who owns the license. What villains do I want to see? Villains that are currently not in this game, except for Crossbones. We should have had one. I'll take anyone else at this point. All right, we got a spot open if anyone wants to hop in. I know Ultron is coming, which would be great. I have no problem with Ultron, even though it's more robots, but need something, need more, especially since they're reworking villain sectors. That would be the perfect opportunity to add more to the rotation and a playlist function. Loki to finish out the Thor iconic mission chain. That'd be good. We got Bucky coming soon, relatively soon. Bucky's coming, so I don't know. Red Skull. Just something. Just something to break it up, so there's more stuff to do. Like, they really got to lean into those game modes, because people are mainly playing this game so they can run around with their favorite Marvel characters. So let them do that. Aqua wants skins, of course. That's all he cares about. Aqua only wants those skins. You need at least one mutant in the game. So they're buffing melee based on perks. Hope they can play melee Spidey soon. I mean, you can play melee Spidey right now. You just got to gear him way out. 175 for it to make a major difference. Never mind. There we go. Yeah, Thor. Skins to the bread and butter game, Yater. What's the point of roadmap? The game won't last. Well, if they release the roadmap, then the game is going to last. At least for a little while. Because they can't release the roadmap unless Square Enix signs off on all the stuff that's on the roadmap. If I had my way, pretty much what I've been saying. I'd have new villains. I'm leaning to the villain sectors more. With more, I'd be having Marvel locations. I'd have a playlist. I'd start leaning into more popular characters like Strange and Ant-Man, Wanda, Vision. I'd have a horde mode. I'd have a take back Avengers Tower game mode.
I expect they won't be the last.
I'd overhaul the UI. Make sure they prioritize join in progress. Add the ability to modify gear. I'd expand the skills so that you'd have some new skills that you can utilize for each character. I'd add a proper Paragon system so you have a reason to keep grinding. I'd have a real battle pass that's monthly. I'd add an emote wheel with actual good emotes, like Spider-Man being able to take off his mask or Iron Man taking off his helmet. I'd put custom landings in the marketplace for when you get out the Quinjet. You can have special customizable landings. I put those in there. I do a lot. I don't know what the priority mission is this week. I got to check. Can't forget War Machine. I would definitely forget War Machine for a while. I'll be honest. I have very low interest in War Machine. If I had the absolute power. Roadmap is good, and somehow Avengers makes it to year 3. You'd be surprised. That sounds an awful lot like hate, Laajune. Are you spreading hate? Where's Thor? Oh, there's no Thor? Changed at the last minute.
We just need to get these prisoners to safety. Thanks, Thea. Sure.
Raise the ceiling limit. Well, that's a technical problem. That's if you want the ceiling, you can have the ceiling limit raised, or you can have PS4 and Xbox One players get kicked from support. Your choice. You can't have both. I'm sorry to tell you. Can't have both. You want the ceiling raised. You can't be on PS4 or Xbox One anymore and play this game. So I would fix the game like it's nobody's business. That's only if I had absolute power. I'd have to basically be a Square Enix executive. Like this is a hypothetical that assumes I have complete say over everything. Are we out here? There gets to that absolute power. Now, if you gave me absolute power from the beginning, this would be the greatest game of all time. No cap. John would finally have his Hulk charge jump. I completely overhauled traversal. I'll tell you that right now. Black Widow, Hawkeye, they'd all be able to summon vehicles using PIM technology. Your Captain America, Black Widow, you can summon a motorcycle while you're outdoors. What I do with the gear system? I think I said that. I'd fixed it. One of the things holding back a lot of stuff is the foundation and the UI. So I'd focus on them overhauling everything so that we can add a recalibration system. And then I would expand by, then I would have Alex go to work on making better loot. Like I wouldn't get in his way like some of the executives would be, but I'd make sure he went crazy with the loot. Like every exotic has to be 3 stats, and they have to have really great perks. No messing around. And there no more unnecessary time gating. We out with that. More targeted farming, less time gating. You respect people asking about traversal because they're not going to do nothing about it. You're not wrong. They definitely was basically like, yeah, traversal, yeah, that's gonna be a no for me, dog. They were like, nah, we ain't gonna get to the traversal. Get you good Chinso. You like the Night Monkey? I get people that like it because, you know, it's Night Monkey. It's a good meme. Yeah, but yeah, definitely not. Definitely not. I don't like it. I definitely don't like it enough to buy it. The only black Spider-Man suit I want to buy is the symbiote. No reindeer games over at CD. If I was in charge, we'd be running a tight ship. If people enjoy Night Monkey, go for it. I'm waiting for symbiote. If somebody needs some milk. Put this decoy down.
Target the eye.
So what's the Omega weapon?
No idea. Lots of words I did not understand, but if you're right,
When am I not?
we have to destroy the bridge.
I'm glad you're finally on board.
My Eagles success.
Even if I don't make it back.
Well, I have the benefit of in my scenario, having basically no oversight. But even still, I feel like my ideas are real, or are working within the current bounds of the game, the current limitations of the game. I'm just acting on the assumption that I'd be in the Square Enix position to basically put some more funding into the game without still understanding the limitations of this engine. If I give Spider-Man his own story, not at all. The whole Spider-Man DLC, the whole exclusive Spider-Man thing was a terrible idea, and I continue to stay far away from it. I still put out Spider-Man skins, you know, to take PlayStation players' money, but we ain't doing the Spider-Man story. I think that was a bad deal. And so far, it has not proven to have been worth it, from what I can tell. DLCs, new game modes, everything is going to be for everybody. I love Spider-Man as much as the next guy, but ain't no way would I make a multi-platform game and have the most popular character be locked to one platform. Like, that's crazy. That's crazy to me. Yeah, from the jump, like, even though on PlayStation, that was just not a good look.
We got it down. You're still going through with this?
All right, we have to destroy Monica's bridge from both sides. Okay, trap her weapon in one timeline before it causes any more damage.
No, you be tracking it.
Not if I'm lucky.
You're gonna say that.
The machine is down. Excellently done.
Another wave's coming. Let's find cover.
Right away.
Get inside!
It's,
This should be fun.
appreciate you, Rose Gold. Hold up, let me put my alerts on. New Black Widow skin is trash. Yeah, I'm not a fan of it personally. Yeah, I thought, because when I first saw it, I thought, this ain't it. That's why I thought when they took out the shipments, they were going to redo it, but they just slapped it in the marketplace.
Timelines are in flux. Destroying the bridge should stabilize it.
Kinda sounds like you're guessing, dude.
Well, I haven't
Alex talked about Wanda and Strange. Yeah, I posted the clip on Twitter. Follow me on Twitter, Sadot the Gamer. Yeah, Doom asked him which magic character would he want to add. Obviously, Doom wanted Strange and Wanda, but Alex said he would actually want playable Loki because it fit more with the game. He specifically said because Loki's power is very specific. His magic is very specific. You know, ice magic, creating illusions, you know, controlling people. These are very specific powers, and it would kind of fit into the game from a power scaling perspective. Like all my heroics just bugged out. Now Kate is just like Hawkeye. Her heroics don't activate either. New bug alert. Yeah, based on what Alex described, Loki would be awesome as a playable character. You bet 2 people bought that Widow suit? You'd be surprised. A lot of people will just automatically buy stuff if it's MCU. I mean, there are people that bought the Gamma skins. So if there's a market for Gamma skins, there's definitely a market for MCU skins, especially Age of Ultron. Maybe the bugs are a unique feature. That bug with Hawkeye made you stop maining him. Which is funny because I don't get that bug that often with Hawkeye, but I just started getting it with Kate. I think we'll eventually get characters that have never been Avengers. Not anytime soon. It depends. So it would depend on how long the game actually lasts. Because right now, based on the data mine, they're working from characters most likely that have been Avengers. The worst MCU skin just came out today. Age of Ultron Black Widow. Before that, I thought it was Endgame Hulk. I thought Endgame Hulk was just bad. I think they did it right. Yeah, right now I think is Age of Ultron Widow, then Hulk. Endgame Hulk. Which is a shame because Hulk never gets anything anymore. Yo, Hulk. Yeah, if they're gonna go comics for anybody, it should definitely be Hulk. Yeah, make sure someone's that can't fly is standing in the middle, because I got to make sure we're getting, and make sure everyone's getting time, especially if we can fly.
Why do I feel like we're in the insane systems?
You've delayed the security protocols, but the system is adapting.
Hulk definitely needs some love.
While I attempt an override.
Dr. Pym, got it?
Working on it. That felt good.
Comic book love. Ideally.
Time for target practice.
What hero do I think is the least played? In my experience, probably Kate. Kate or Kamala.
Initiating next tier of the Vault Unlock protocol.
Oh, Bucky's next character. Based on the leaks, Bucky is after She-Hulk.
Awaiting second code verification entry. Awaiting third code verification entry.
Everybody put on my show call today. Pretty much.
Awaiting fourth code verification entry.
I'm sure they're going to do Red Hulk at some point.
Stabilization.
Pym's still in control of the bridge. We need to hurry.
I'm trying. Defend the
Generate 100 times, only seen Kamala once.
Beyond your understanding.
Yeah, if you're randomly matchmaking, I don't see you. You're probably not going to see Kamala that often. The groups I usually roll with are like more like hyper competitive, so you're more likely to see Kamala because she's so good in the raid. Data miners are also saying there's no mystery hero. The only data miner I actually listen to is Miller. Eddie is okay too. But you got to understand that data mining isn't perfect. You're not able to actually see everything that they're working on because they don't upload everything. So there's still a bunch of stuff. Even as much as Miller found out, there's still a bunch of stuff that he has no access to, along with every other data miner. Especially since they've been, more cautious after all those leaks of, what they put up. So if data miners are saying there's definitely no, if you're listening to a data miner and they're saying there's definitely no mystery character, I would not take that data miner seriously. Because what they're not telling you is that they actually have no idea. And they have no way of proving that there's no mystery character or not. All right, super adaptoid time. Every character has an echo character. If you think about it, true. If you go by multiverse theory, we ourselves have echo characters somewhere in another universe. All right, Captain.
AIM has control of the bridge. We can't open it again unless we get it back.
Here's an energy boost.
Not bad.
All right, that wasn't too bad. Yes, there is actually a showdown out there somewhere. Is this the worst live service game I've ever played? Technically, yes. I did not play Anthem. I skipped Anthem. Actually, no.
Nice work back there. It all makes
I love and hate it, but I really hate it sometimes. So NBA, I have a very love-hate relationship with NBA 2K. It usually leans to hate. But I did not play Anthem, which is definitely worse. But I loved NBA 2K 20. I love the start of 2K22, and then I hated what it turned into. 2K infuriates me every year. 2K infuriates me. I can't deal with it. At least Avengers, even though Avengers is frustrating, it doesn't cost me any money unless I want to buy a skin. NBA 2K, even if I just want to level up a character, it literally will cost me money. When you're getting that God Center build for Avengers, that's basically my Thor. All right, good. I'm all evened out, so I shouldn't have to deal with any slot locking anymore on my cape. BC will definitely break up a happy home. Xbox is getting no love. What do you mean? You just got Age of Ultron Black Widow. What more love do you need? Let's see, who else do I need to level up? I feel like leveling up Black Panther. Oh guys, look what I got randomly on my Captain America. I just did the assignment. First try. Of course I got this terrible stats. But they technically gave me this, they gave me the surge. Literally first attempt. I wasn't even trying to, I was just trying to complete the cosmic stuff just to get out the way. I'm like, oh, thank you. The only bad thing are the stats. They gave you might and intensity. You don't want to waste your money on Spiderman? It's the best character to waste your money on. Why can't you be that lucky with Hawkeye? It's a great question. So about Black King. It's that streamer luck. Yeah, you should start streaming. Thor's your best option. Avengers didn't even reward players or units for sticking with the game for a 1-year anniversary. I mean, at the time of the 1-year anniversary, units weren't even like thing of value because that was before they added the shipment system. So actually, units would have just made people mad. What's up, Apartment Prince? You want credits? You thought they were going to give out credits? That's cute. I remember that. I think they gave out credits once as an apology. This was like beginning of. This was like early in the game. This was like early in the games. You know, the first few months, within the first few months, when the game was first having all those problems. I think it was after the daily assignments, the daily faction assignments were bugged, and people couldn't claim their missions. They couldn't do the villain sectors. They couldn't do the assignments. So they missed out on polychloron for weeks. I think that was the apology package for that one. Oh, Hawk being Hawk. Alright, he's out. Next. Oh yeah, this the Saragar's a nameplate. Yes. That did not go over as well as they thought it was gonna go. I thought it was cute. Some people were not amused. I still want the soon nameplate. I don't care. I don't care how salty people get. I want the soon nameplate. Do it for the culture. Give us the soon nameplate. Soon nameplate comes soon. Did they take credits first? No, they did not, Bruno. Surprisingly, they had no issue distributing those credits. They got all the resources, no problem. What are the chances that Batman is in Gotham Knights? 100%. What are the chances of him being playable? A lot less likely.
They've split up the prisoners. Something about a security breach.
Let's get this cell open. Whatever Monica has planned to do.
I have no doubt he's in it though.
Jarvis, give me Theo.
Kate? Wait a minute. What frequency are you on? Why are you talking to him on the other line?
A bigger convoy lies up ahead. Follow the ridge and you'll reach it.
Have to use J-Shock Blast Lego walkthroughs. I can't wait. I'm actually looking forward to that game. I think I'm gonna cover it on my channel too if I could get a copy. If I get an early copy, I'll do some Lego Star Wars guides. And I'll stream it. You think he'll be playable? The only way I think Batman will be playable is as a DLC. And even then, I'm very skeptical. Because it's not a Batman game. It's supposed to be a game showcasing all the rest of the Bat family. Like, it would defeat the purpose to just have Batman in the game. Like, Batman's cool and all, but I don't mind that they're, you know, trying to do something different. Get some different characters to choose from.
Come on, open.
No Batman, no purchase. Well, you'll be in the minority, it seems like.
Head there immediately. Sensors are picking up an
A large part of the reason I'm excited about Gotham Knights is because Batman, you know, isn't front and center. Because, you know, I've played Batman before in this exact type of game. Like, if you're gonna bring Batman in as a DLC, at least make it a different Batman, like a twist, like the Batman Who Laughs DLC, instead of just standard, you know, Arkham Batman that you usually play as. You know, at least switch it up. I mean, the game seems like it's plenty hype without Batman. Like, people love Batman, but also, you know, this is another Arkham game. If they just release another Arkham game with Batman, people are like, oh, the other Arkham game. Oh. What's up, Venom?
Project Omega must be causing these tachyon storms. AIM has been using time travel to speed the process up. So what is strong enough to stop the apocalypse?
You think Batman would triple their sales? I'm skeptical about that math. The spoiler is Red Hood is Batman. Batman decided to use guns just so he could pretend to be Red Hood. That would be a twist. Am I playing Spider-Man today? I don't know.
Lots of words I did not understand, but if you're right,
When am I not?
we have to destroy the bridge.
I'm glad you're finally on board.
Even if I don't make it back.
I guess I could do it for the priority mission or something. I'm not worried about. Because my Spider-Man is 165. So I don't need to do pretty much anything except the Elite Raid. That's why you need more content. Like, once you're, or to get rid of the time gating. Because now that my characters, once my characters are over 160, there's really no reason to play anything else in the game except for the Elite Raid. And the Elite Raid is only really worth playing once.
We got it down.
You're still going through with this?
We have to destroy Monica's bridge for both sides
Want to join Elite? I think I'm gonna do an Elite later.
before it causes any more damage.
No. You'd be trapped with it.
Or soon, because I definitely want to at least get my Thor closer to 175. So watch Star Trek, definitely not what's currently on right now. I used to watch Star Trek back in the day. I'd be in my room, just have the TV on at, like, you know, 1 o'clock in the morning. I'd watch some old Star Trek. I was never a huge fan. The movies are okay. Well, the first movie was okay.
Well, look,
The rest of the movies,
destroying the bridge should stabilize.
yeah, not as much of a fan as of modern Star Trek.
Well, I haven't exactly done this before.
Top Gun 23. Batman and Clayface. What's up, Mr. Clean Kids? What's new? I haven't checked the blog yet. Otherwise, until then, same as yesterday. All your PlayStation raid groups are dead because the CD? Same. Before they patched the time travel cheese, there were all sorts of. I still have a few that still work, but my main raiders were ghosts. As soon as that time travel cheese came down, the noticeable drop in player. I'll put the raid piece back on. That good vibranium. Hard as hell to find people to do raids now. Remember before you could find new people easily? Yeah. The Discord, everybody was trying to raid back when the time travel cheese was the thing. Everybody was raiding all the time. Yeah, once that time travel came down, my own play of the game dropped off dramatically. That's why it's a good thing that they're trying to adjust the day-to-day with patch 2.3 with the vault and villain sector overhaul, because there's otherwise no reason to actually play this game outside of like Thursday. For real, for real.
Get the Avengers out of that chamber now. Jarvis?
You've triggered the alarm system. You'll need to disarm the security terminal.
Right. Match the sequences. Shut down the alarm. Will that buy you enough time to get control of the bridge?
I'll work with whatever you can get us.
Not exactly a yes, but I'll take it.
What was the time travel cheese? It gave you the ability to time travel. You would go from a week where your raid was complete, your raid and the OLT were complete, and then you would hop in the DeLorean, and suddenly your OLT and raid mission chains were reset, like it was a whole new week. You can do that as many times as you wanted. So you could play the raid every day if you wanted, and get the weekly rewards. It was a golden age. Yeah, it was a period right after the raid came out. People had their problems with it, but the fact that you could basically play whenever you wanted, people would just keep running the raid. Then they patched it, and the stability got even worse. And now we're in a situation where we are now. Waiting, players dropping off, waiting for some more stuff to do. How much will any 2.3 player spikes last once everyone saves comes new gear pieces? Oh, that remains to be seen. Because we don't know how soon after 2.3 drops that we'll get the roadmap. But there's still, even if you get all the gear that you want, there's still value in farming, because it's something to do actually every day. Trying to get the gear, because you can farm it. You don't even have to save scum unless you're trying to get the exotics. And with the DNA chests are now giving out units. So if you're someone that doesn't have infinite units, you have a reason to play every day, because you want to do all your villain sectors. So you keep getting those DNA keys, and then you want to farm the vaults so that you can get those DNA keys, those DNA chests, and get those units. Oh, GTA 5, what is it, the PS5 upgrade? I have not played GTA in forever. I'm not even sure I finished the main story for GTA 5. I tried to play online a little bit. I just couldn't get into it with my friends. But I like watching all the mods. Those are pretty cool. Yeah, the 2.3 is mainly geared towards like new players, if you notice. You know, if you're you know, one of the veteran top, you know, high-end players, you know, the 1%, you know, you're basically like, okay, well, I'm just gonna get this new gear and I'll be on my way. But for newer players, you know, you're gonna have Nick Fury, reworked war table, mission chains for the Reigning Supreme. You know, reasons to do villain sectors and vaults. Like, it's really very new player friendly. You saw Miles Morales mod. I've seen all the mods. I saw Quicksilver, Goku. I have 1,000 hours on GTA Online. Sheesh. Driving around Los Santos and 60 FPS will hit different. We'll see. Yeah, those GTA mods are next level. I saw they had Superman fighting on Mars, and I'm like, what? It's basically a new game. I have Superman fighting on Mars as a mod with a freaking Doomsday. Y'all got a whole new game.
It all makes a difference. AIM's efforts must be counted at every turn. Keep fighting the good fight.
You remember OLT was hard? I don't. My first OLT experience, we killed it in like 20 seconds. And then the OLT bugged out every other time I tried to play it. It's only hard if you have like an under-leveled character, or you don't have like a character that's equipped for like a solo run. The OLT and the raid are once per hero. All right, thanks for playing, guys. Now get some new people in for the elite raid. Who wants to play some elite raid? Don't forget Hawk is as strong as there is. In elite hives, he sure is. He's pretty strong in elite hives. Elite raid, yep. Elite raid, so 160 and up. Got to be 160 or higher. There we go. Eagle. Police. Did they update the marketplace UI? So far, only thing I remember them doing is removing a bunch of recolors. Flip C Jackson. Aqua Shell, you're too late. We're doing the elite raid without you. Got to put on the headset. Aqua been back on Avengers. He be out here capping. Aqua's never left. We definitely have a development blog. I'm reading it now. They're talking about damage buff. They talk about the reason they nerf comics. Their plans to buff melee. Just some more. They just put it in written form via Alex. They got to put the black sharks on. They're putting the Verizon skins in the shipments. I remember those. Aqua's chilling in bed looking at his new Age of Ultron Black Widow skin that he just bought. No, surprisingly, I went directly to the website. I didn't follow their Twitter link. I went right to the Square website. No 404. They have both blogs. They have the last two blogs up. So it looks like they patched the blog successfully. You bought Night Monkey? I bet you did. Chill. Spider-Man swinging from Uncle Ben is the best decision they made. All right, spider time. But Aqua actually bought. Aqua buys stuff from the marketplace all the time. Aqua owns like every skin in the game. There is not a skin that Aqua doesn't own. Ooh, the damage. Aqua is a classic tsundere when it comes to Marvel's Avengers. He wants you to think that he doesn't care. But deep down, he is the biggest fan. The biggest of shills. You were running a raid all night? Sheesh. Couldn't be me. How you doing? Besides tired. All right, I'm taking top right. It's quite the anime plot twist. It's one of the more classic tropes in anime. What? Stupid Avengers, coon. It's not like I like you or anything. Baka. All right, I'm purple. What's up, Aqua? What's up, Oscar? Just out here avenging. That black symbiote is the best. I agree. Marvel Studios, Spider-Man Far From Home, Black Symbiote is the best skin in the game. You're on a cruise ship? Congrats. I never been on a cruise ship. Hope you're safe, having the time of your life. Did the developer say anything about villains or anything? Yes. They said there would be villains this year. And heroes. New ones. Purple. Unlimited drinks. Ooh. Careful with that. When unlimited drinks comes unlimited irresponsibility. Don't wake up on the island from Lost. Cruise ships always seem fun on television shows and stuff. Purple. Yeah, Hyperion in the game. At this point, I just want my thick She-Hulk. Give me She-Thick already. What's the news on the game? Not much. Any real casino, those drinks are limited so long as one is playing. That's true. I'm purple. There we go. Let's get it. Yeah, I haven't traveled too much since the Rona started, especially after there was like a huge outbreak on a cruise ship. But it seems nice. Started with a double long shot Long Island. Oof, $5. It ended with shots of Henny. 120. Thanks. Let's go right first. Right side. Get the puzzle out the way. Should be fine. Get this cheese. This is the best shortcut they've ever found for this raid so far. I'm assuming, James, you didn't have any bugs? No major bugs or anything? Now, depending on who I'm playing with, like, I don't know, for some reason, when I play with J Shot Glass, I run into bugs. Lately, when I've been playing with myself as a host, it hasn't been too bad. I think J Shot Glass is bad luck. Yeah, when your host is clean, yes, same. Like the raid is flawed, but when it's run smoothly without problems, you're like, oh, this is fine, I guess. But as soon as you start running into problems, it's like, oh my gosh, come on. All right, everybody. All right, 3, 2, 1, go. I appreciate your Oscar. Yeah, we're a little less than 600 subs away from 10,000. Wow, that's gonna be quite a milestone once we finally hit it. Just the process of getting to the call and matching up with them. Yeah, getting the people that know how to run it. I've yet to try matchmaking in the raid. I refuse. I've never tried it once. I don't even want to try. Some days I'm like, maybe I'll give it, and I'm just like, no. All right, Hawk, you can be on the bottom, holding it down. I'll fly here first so that y'all can get started. First one is H. First letter H. Wipe coming. Down arrow. All right, arrow down, arrow down. Was it 4? All right, 4 down. Wipe. I got the revive, I think. Yep. Trident. All right. Aquaman. Aquaman down. Wipe coming. Aquaman down. Fish. Fish down. Wipe coming. All right, we're out. Good job, guys. Hope it's not the thing. Yep, it's the thing. God damn it. Blazar, appreciate the sub of Durag Gang. Unfortunately, we got the bug. Raid run is over. Working as intended. We just triggered the wipe. We have 2 flyers. But we We keep wiping. There's nothing we could do. We're just going to keep wiping. And this is why I stopped playing the raid on stream. That one Thor wipe by the other side. Hide behind those things. Yeah. Can get there in time. Because flight is very slow in this game. You're our last hope, Spider-Man. Yeah, to play Hilly right now. Oh gosh. I don't think there's anything we can actually do here. The Spider-Man, where is he? He got across. Yeah, all the way to the other side. Problem is I'm hoping the forge thing restarts. Because it keeps saying we're still in the forge. Uncle Ben to the rescue. Get rid of that. Gotta wait for everybody else to spawn in. Well, it still says we're in the. It still says we're in the forge. So I hope that doesn't become a problem. Hawk hasn't spawned yet, right? You're under the map? Oh, Jesus. Well, we're not good. Hawk spawned under the map. Where is he? I guess reload checkpoint. Can we reload checkpoint? All right, let's reload checkpoint. Put me all the way over here. All right, took care of those. All right, there's Hulk over there. He's gonna wipe. All right. Or can you make it? Do you know how to do the thing with Hulk? To make it across? Triple jump, punch? Or do you need to wipe? Hasn't done the wipe in a while. Yeah, might have to just do it the regular way. Just get him across. Oh, good. All right. All right, let's hope we don't have another game-breaking bug. All right, 3, 2, 1, go. There's potentially another one in the forge room, so hopefully we don't get that one too. I mean, out the animator room. After you do the animetal, there's potential for a bug, so we gotta definitely make sure nobody's downed when the cutscene starts. But also might happen anyway. I got Spider-Man's going back. Let us know. Yeah, Spider-Man, thank God Spider-Man is actually the only one with fast traversal. Spider-Man, go back, let us know what doors you need before you come out. All that good stuff. We'll take care of the ads while you wait. Fish door. All right. Wipe coming. Watch out. See if you can hide behind the pillar. Fish open. All right, let's go up. Let's try to hit as many as possible. All right, that one's down. How much time? That's 1, 2, 3. You get that one. All right. Fish the door. All right. Fish store. Try to get down here. $12 seconds. Mine was bugged. I couldn't get the anti-metal. All right, we didn't get that one. So we got 1, 2 left. Fish again. Wipe coming. Oh, where's Spider-Man? I need the anima. All right. Make sure you get the other one. I got the one by claw. All right, we good. What's up, Grissom? All right, the zoo, bro. Just trying to get through this raid in one piece. Dolo, do you play elite or normal? Are the comments disabled in the Discord? Shouldn't be. Yeah, we made it. How many times I run it? Not many. I'll do one more after this. We got Spider-Man to drag him in. Another echo. Get in there. Wipe. You're playing The Witcher 3 again, huh? I never played that game. I like the anime though. That was pretty fun. It's difficult. Is it as difficult as Elden Ring? Last Kingdom. That's in my Netflix queue. There's like 50 other shows in my Netflix queue, but Last Kingdom is in there. I'm currently trying to. I just finished Kanye West's documentary, Genius. Really good. Oh, that's whack. I'm also trying to get through Wu Assassin. Yep, Elite Raid. The only raid I play. It was so good. Hootie is a really good director. Haven't had time to finish Vikings Valhalla or watch Last Kingdom. There's so much to watch. I'm like juggling. I'm like watching anime. I'm juggling different shows. Like I just started watching Reacher on Amazon. Amazon had a couple bangers. They had the animated boys show that I was watching. They had a couple animated shows. They had Vox Machina and the boys show. Boys season 3 about to be crazy. Facts. You haven't watched Power before? Power's fine. Like it definitely fell off. Snowfall. Nah, now we're talking. You're talking about snowfall. That'd be something. Power's fine. It gets mid after a while. Bro, what is with this stun locking BS, bro? I keep getting a health glitch. So annoying going to my inventory every time. I need to fix this. Power season 1 through 5 goated. Once Reek took over, I was like, eh. I was like, this is Snowfall is all the way through fire. I just haven't had a chance to watch the new season yet. Because that's literally the only show I'd watch on that network. Go on up. To the flight ceiling. Oh yeah, I've been watching Superman Lois. I don't have YouTube TV anymore, so I've been watching on CW app. That's fire. It's the CW. It's currently the CW's only good superhero show. Did not dodge that at all. You on season 7? Yikes. Armageddon was really good. The season that led into Armageddon was awful. You can start going back, Spidey. We got this. I wanted the one face. Yeah, Flash fell off pretty hard, as most CWs unfortunately tend to do. Actually, every CW show so far has fallen off, especially in the Arrowverse. My God. Raising Dion. I finished Raising Dion. I still like it. Season 1 was definitely a lot better than season 2. Armageddon was almost good, and then they ruined it. Superman Lois so far has been consistently good. Much higher quality, better budget, better writing. Bro, I literally perfect dodged that. The hitbox on those things are ridiculous. You only seen bits and pieces. I definitely recommend checking it out. Orbs. Orbs. You're clapping cheeks while watching. I hope they don't mind. Usually you want to have some good music on. Some R&B. Some Drake. Not some nerd playing of Marvel's Avengers. But to each their own. The Flash wasted one speedster villain. Guy's name, but he had a volcano looking suit. FMA Brotherhood, yep. One of the all-time best animes. Arguably the best anime of all time. The Rival. Spider-Man, you can get ready to go back. Don't kill the clones. Somebody run and divide the clones. There you got big. There we got this glitch. Exclusive skins. Spider-Man is PlayStation exclusive. Age of Ultron Black Widow is Xbox and PC exclusive until next week. Akami, I thought the anime was solid. Promise Neverland season 1 made you cry? Promise Neverland season 2 made me cry because of how freaking awful it was. I was bawling my eyes out that they ruined one of the best anime I'd seen in years. Am I hyped for the patch? I'm not hyped for any Marvel's Avengers updates. I'm at best cautiously optimistic. It's a timed exclusive. PlayStation had them all the time before. They used to be a little longer. Actually, much longer. Kind of dirty though that the first exclusive Xbox and PC get in terms of skins is an MCU skin that was supposed to be free. That nobody wanted because it looked bad. They gave Xbox and PC the reject skin. It's kind of disrespectful. I guess they were trying to limit the backlash. They have an Xbox, they get serve L's on a platter. That is true. I thought it looked great in the promotional picture. But when I saw how it looked in game, I was like, ugh. I mean, the first time I saw it was in game, and I was like, ugh, what is this? This don't look like it. Then I saw the promo picture. I'm like, okay, they cleaned it up a bit, except for the hair. Then I saw it in game. I was like, all right, guys, split them up. Yeah, give me that. Nah, the Widow skin is not a treasure. Xbox is trash. I have no idea what the next comic skin, if they're going to do one, is. Probably going to be another Iron Man. But what they really need to be doing is giving Hulk and Thor some comic book skins. They've got some really good ones that people want. Especially Hulk mains. Hulk is definitely overdue. Let's see, cryo double leak. No, thank you. Double cryo double. One of those. Gave me double clasp. $172. Chest piece. I got the faultless buff. $173. And nothing for the slot one. Lightweights. Melee build coming. As soon as that new gear comes out in patch 2.3, I'm gonna make unarmed Thor build. That's right. 2 power levels. Let's go. Only other I'm using the pinpoint vibranium payload. The only other good minor artifact to get. Pretty much the only minor artifact to get from the raid that's good. That's really good, at least. It's good on every character that's ranged. You want to make a limited intrinsic build, then you got to get gear that has intrinsic bursts. If you're doing a melee, then you want to get intrinsic bursts on melee crits, and or get one that's in your defensive slot, so that when you take damage, you get an intrinsic burst. I appreciate the run. I haven't seen that one. It's pretty rare. I want to get another one because the stats I have on mine, I don't like. I have might and proficiency. I want proficiency, valor, and maybe resilience. I don't know. I don't care. Someone else wanted to run the raid, elite raid. I'll rock out with Kamala. You're welcome. You trying to run the elite raid? Drop the PSNs in the chat. Otherwise, we can do something else. You're welcome. Heck, then. Say the fittest. Like the Loki clip you showed. Really hope they looking at that. You should have shape-shifting abilities. Yeah, I got legit excited when he was like playable Loki. I was like, oh, word? Playable Loki? Okay, Alex, I see you. Oh. I missed some notification. Add y'all. Play Reckless reaction. Play Reckless was like, as soon as Alex said playable Loki, Play Reckless was like, I was cracking up, bro. My Kamala build. I showed this last week or yesterday. It's the range Kamala build. Full support. I would love a playable Loki though. The way Alex described him. I was just thinking, okay, I want to fight Loki, but as a playable character with shape-shifting, ice magic, ability to turn other enemies against each other, that'd be insane. Looks like no one for the raid. Fine by me. I ain't a... I got plenty of room. We can play whatever. need a chat hero and a Discord light up after it post. Imagine this game was a big hit. Oh yeah. If only. There's definitely an alternate timeline where this game was made by a different dev on a different engine, and it became the biggest game in the world. Shelled out the gamer, got 10 million subs. The world's most popular Marvel's Avengers player. One and a half million views per vid. Facts. Where's my Night Monkey suit? I'm not putting on that garbage. Get out of here. It's a funny meme, but you know, in the MCU, it was a fun joke, but I ain't spending $14 on it. Not when I got my Far From Home and Homecoming suit. Girl, yo, you online? Make sure y'all online. Keep putting out the wrong black suit. There was definitely a couple of people that I know. They saw that they hopped on the game. They saw that black suit, and they were like, "Is it?" Oh, that they were like, "No, no." That sponsor that Raid Shadow Legends, of course. In every alternate timeline, Raid Shadow Legends is sponsored. For Spidey Raid, that'd be a disaster. Best Spider-Man overall? What do you mean best Spider-Man? Best Spider-Man what? Movie, skin, game adaptation? I already added you. I already sent you the invite. I'm just waiting. Y'all know I'm Team Andrew. I'll send you. If you didn't get it, I'll send you another one. Ryan Coogler was clearly in the wrong skin. I know. I saw someone just someone as soon as I got home, someone tweeted at me that Sadot was right, and then I saw that they had some audio. Apparently, Ryan Coogler put in his pin number and showed them ID, and they still somehow thought that he was trying to rob the bank. So clearly it was a black thing. or he had enemies in that bank that he ain't know about. Because ain't no way you think someone's I've never, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think I'm confident in that never in the history of bank robbery has a bank robber walked into the bank, filled out a deposit slip, signed on the back of the deposit slip, on the withdrawal slip, that they wanted to withdraw money from their account, entered their PIN number, presented their ID, and then stood there patiently. That's the worst. It's the worst bank robbery I've ever heard. You ask for money from your own bank account and you give the teller your ID and enter your PIN number. Like, what kind of bank robbery is that? We still on this? Yes, racism still exists. I'm sorry if that's inconvenient, Aaron. It's still a thing. It's inconvenient for us too. And there was actually a new story update. That's why I was commenting on it. Yeah, the lady said, "Good job, officer." After they pulled the gun. Like, imagine. I was telling Aqua, the details make the story even worse. And the details are indeed getting worse. I'm your favorite streamer and YouTuber. That is an honor. I'm not even my favorite streamer and YouTuber. So I appreciate that. Says I'm still assembling. Yeah, let me close that. There's more to it. Yeah, that's what we were just talking about. There's audio now. There's audio and I think video. He entered his PIN number. He gave his ID. and she still said he was robbing the bank. Did the brass IA say it was all done by, oh, of course. No. From when TMZ reported, they said that it was an honest mistake. Yeah, we pulled guns on you for no reason. Honest mistake. Am I a fan of the Hawk? He's fine. I don't think they've done him justice in the MCU. He's pretty good in the game, though, in this game. That's why I'm like, something's off. Like at this point, we know they knew he wasn't trying to rob the bank. So the question is why? And was that lady actually black? Was she black, or was she actually white, or was she like an Uncle Ruckus type? Was the bank teller Uncle Ruckus? So Helios, we're talking about the Ryan Coogler story. It just gets better and better. Was the bank teller Candace Owens? People who are racist are indeed awful people. Now I want to see what else comes out. I gotta now I'm interested. I want to know what Bank of America gave him. Cause Ryan was like, oh, it shouldn't have happened, but they handled it to my satisfaction. I want to know what they gave him. What did Bank of America give Ryan Coogler? They must have gave him the bag. They must have fired everybody involved and gave him a large amount of money as compensation. You're late to the party. Yes, the Widow skin is exclusive to Xbox and PC. Until next week. The PB, while the characters are loading in, it'll say 0 power.
Thor, my favorite demigod.
You ever talk to a racist? They're very stupid. Like, you'd expect a racist person to be stupid, but you would be surprised how stupid. If you've actually spoken to one. It will blow your mind that people like that can exist. Maybe they bumped the interest in the savings account from 0.1% to 0.5%. That's a grown man joke, and I greatly appreciate it. That's definitely a grown man joke. That's definitely a I got a job and responsibilities joke. I'm here for it. Can I try to pronounce your name? Raquelm Alencar?
All right, Avengers. We got word from our scouts of an attempted breakout.
That joke made you feel old in your 20. You're wise beyond your years. Did the weekly blog release? It actually did. Like the American Civil War was about states' rights. They really loved that narrative. They're like, it wasn't about racism. It's just states' rights. They'll say the same thing about segregation. It's states' rights. You ran into an atheist one time. You're like, okay. I was an atheist for like 2 weeks. Didn't like it.
You have to get all the Inhumans out safely. We can take it from there.
Understood, Dr. Pym.
I was very curious about religion when I was younger. I would talk to Muslims, I talked to atheists, Christians. Some Mormons were going through my neighborhood one day, and I sat down and let them give me the pitch, just out of curiosity.
Portable cells. You'll have to break them out.
You say you're a Christian atheist, start trying to press me. Yeah. You want to thank me? You've been through harsh times, being bullied, thinking of ending it all, but you have made you feel better. Oh man, I appreciate that. I'm sorry. I'm definitely sorry you being bullied too. Definitely know that, you know, thanks to the wonders of the internet, you are indeed not alone, my friend. I used to deal with bullies too when I was little, you know, before I really grew. I had to deal with bullies. One of the best things my dad did was he encouraged me to take martial arts so I could learn not only to defend myself, but also self-confidence, make some friends. It definitely worked out. What I've found from bullies is that most bullies are just cowards. They only go for people if they think that you're not going to stand up to them. Because they don't want to deal with anyone if there's like a risk of them getting hurt. It's a shame, but that's how it is. So definitely stay strong, my friend. You have a home here in Durag Nation.
Backup has arrived. Protect those Inhumans.
And if you need a recommendation for a martial art to try, I recommend mixed martial arts. Little Muay Thai, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Do you wonders. Respect people's religion. Yeah, the more I learned about religion, the more I was like, everybody just needs to chill. Because essentially, outside of the cults, like all the religions are essentially following the same God. They've just convinced themselves that their own ways of following the same God are better. And it's just weird. It is weird to me when you break down the main differences. It's like it really breaks down to the practice. So like just let people, you know, practice their own way and just focus on what you have in common. You know, the best parts. Love, peace, and understanding. That's the best thing you can take away from, I think, religion. If you're going to go that route. Krav Maga, be like Archer. I've heard, yeah, Krav Maga is pretty good too. It's definitely a more lethal combat. If you're learning Krav Maga, you're definitely trying to mess somebody up. But that's one of the martial arts that's legit. Kung Fu is not legit, unfortunately. It looks cool in the movies. I would not recommend it. Or karate. Definitely not Aikido.
Let's have some fun, yeah?
You minored in what religion? Oh, nice. Think Taekwondo's underrated? You want to forgiveness, get religion? Yeah. And that's why Andrew was better. Andrew was never mean. Andrew's always nice and cool. He's the best Spider-Man.
AIM has caged a group of Inhumans for
But yeah, forgiveness is probably right up there as the best lesson that religious people can teach. And more people definitely need to adopt it. And I respect the people that actually follow through with it, because it's actually really hard to forgive somebody. Like a lot, like it's easy to think about it intellectually, like, oh yeah, I can forgive somebody, but like when someone really does you wrong, it's hard to forgive them. You're just like, nah. Because it's much easier to be angry at somebody. I always recommend cheese, Bruno.
The 4 cells have a security system controlled by a separate terminal.
Took 2 years of karate, then you stopped going
The security must be disabled
because you went with every day. His dad died. Oh man, that's rough.
Move quickly. Cell security terminated.
Yeah, fortunately my dad's still around. Still kicking. I had to pick up my mom's ashes today. That's why I was almost late for the stream.
Saved another Inhuman.
Martial arts are mostly relative.
But hurry.
Yeah, they're definitely some better than others though. Some martial arts better than others. We have to deny our desires in flesh. Even our desire for cheese? I don't know about that. I know Jesus was up there sipping wine.
Security on
Your math teacher at schools prefers Toby. Yeah, your teacher is incorrect. Team Andrew.
the cell has been destroyed. Security down. The cell is vulnerable.
Oh, I forgive this. Oh yeah, yeah. I definitely have the desire for revenge is pretty strong.
The Inhumans have all been free. Sending them coordinates for evacuation.
Religion is a method of control used on slaves. I remember that phase in my development. that was during my 2 weeks as an atheist. I was like, don't you know, man? Religion is for slaves, man. You gotta free your mind.
We're making
You gotta free your mind, man.
We'll keep looking until we've rescued every last Inhuman AIM's holding.
Everything in the Bible was written to control you, man. I was like, yeah, I was a douche. I was a huge douche. Then I found religion. That's spiritual. And I was like, I learned that the reason why people are like drawn to religion is because it's kind of a part of who we are naturally. We have this calling for the divine. We have this feeling that there's, you know, a higher purpose, something more that we're calling out to. Right now, I'm practicing Dragon Ball. I'm trying to learn how to channel my ki so I can fly.
Crazy mad scientist lady actually was trying to save the world with this super.
No, I actually don't have a religion. Rao Shinobi. I don't have an organized religion at the moment. I got actually was briefly in a secret. I was briefly in a secret society because I by chance ended up having that opportunity and to roll in some of those circles. Got to see some of those Freemason manuals, and everything I learned made me realize that we don't know anything. and I couldn't begin to like have a real organized religion because there's just so much about the universe that we don't understand. And I saw some stuff, man. I saw some stuff. It's double XP. Quadruple XP whenever you're in the secret society. I was Assassin's Creed. The only two rules of following religion: acknowledge a higher power and treat others better or the same as you want to be treated. Those are very simple rules. The Avengers Illuminati.
Project Omega's development site is a few clicks away.
Yeah. I was actually in a room with someone who summoned spirits. Legitimately. They were able to summon spirits. I assumed the whole thing was BS, but to this day I'm like, there's no logical explanation for it. Like, it actually happened. It's by far the craziest story that I have. It was like the day that I knew for a fact that the supernatural existed. No, it 100% was legit. I was like, well, damn.
Project Omega's getting shut down. Save the final blow for
it was my experience. It was the time. It was a story of when I found out that the supernatural exists. Yeah, legitimately. Like this, the supernatural. I actually experienced proof in the supernatural because I was a skeptic, and then I was like, oh well, I guess it's real. I've never told this on stream, but it was pretty wild. So this is when I was like, I had studied religion, and at this point I had started to get heavy into the occult. I was, curious about secret societies, and I ended up rolling with some people who were real deep into the occult. And one of them said that they were actually possessed by another entity. They were sharing a body with another entity. And I'm like, oh, so you have schizophrenia? And he was like, no, like there's like an actual another entity inside me that we're sharing a body with. And one day he showed me proof. He was like, I'm gonna switch over, and I'm gonna let you meet him. I'm gonna show you. And he warned me that when he switched over, it might cause some spirits to come into the room. So we were in my other friend's basement. Like this was in the afternoon. It was just us. It was the basement. Only thing in the basement was it was a regular basement. There was a laundry room. The door was open. Nothing else there. Middle of the day. So he gets into the middle of the floor and he puts his palms together like he's about to pray. And I'm just sitting there, you know, like, okay, this is gonna be good. So all of a sudden the lights flicker. And I'm like, weird, but coincidence. Okay. You know, yeah, cause you know, lights flicker, you know, interesting timing, but that could happen anytime. So then I see his eyes get darker and I'm like,
Avengers.
okay, you know,
Always a thorn in my
cool trick, bro. Maybe he was high. Maybe he popped some drugs beforehand, you know, can play with his pupils. Who knows? Who am I to say? So then all of a sudden the door to the laundry room opens like it was partially closed, and then it opens like someone was pulling it, and we were the only people there. We confirmed this beforehand. No one was there. I'm looking dead at the door is opening, and nobody's there. We're in a basement with no windows, no wind, no nothing. The door is opening by itself. So at this point, I'm like, well, maybe I should shut the hell up, and just sit back. So then he's still doing this thing, and then all of a sudden there's like a chair like on the other side of the room, and it's got some clothes on. It's got some clothes and some toys on it. The clothes and the toys lift up off the chair and are flung onto the floor. Like they didn't slide off, they were lifted up and thrown on the floor. So I'm like, all right, you got it. You got it. He finished the switch, and he seemed like a different person. You know, his voice was deeper, his personality seemed different, but I was more concerned with the ghosts. I'm like, bro, can you are we good? Are we good here? And he was like, oh, we're fine. And ever since that day, my level for BS was forever altered. Now when someone says something about, you know, the supernatural or anything, I'm like, it could happen. It could be true. Who am I to say? Who am I to judge? I was literally in a room full of ghosts. Who am I to judge? Why can't we summon angels? Are you, I don't know, are you using the proper summoning jutsu? Is your jutsu formula written correctly? Do you have enough chakra? Can't just summon angels willy-nilly. I have so many interesting friends. You have no idea. I've met very many interesting people. Akko, you know damn well you ain't no angel. Stop the cap. We can summon the spirit of Avengers past.
Damn it. We gotta hurry.
No, I'm mad. But
You can summon Scott Amos. Our chakra level would be a little state to survive. Any reason why I think the next 3 characters I said three of the next. Yeah, I said three of the next four. So the mystery hero that Miller talked about that he discovered, he said is definitely a female. We know She-Hulk is coming in terms of first DLC. She's obviously female. Winter Soldier is after She-Hulk, and Captain Marvel is last.
You know, it doesn't surprise me that using people is an idea of kindness. I already told you you'd fail, but you'd rather die.
Peyton was an angel. Maybe Aqua can be too. That is true. He could be just like Lucifer. He can open a nightclub in LA and start dating a detective. Who am I maining in Gotham Knights? Team Robin. You have a nightclub in LA? You mean you have a nightclub in Minecraft? Did you build a nightclub in Minecraft? Feel the wrath of Avengers bugs. I'm not in a raid. Your bugs can't affect me.
What did you do?
Marvel's Avengers is the best game ever. No lies detected.
Followed by...
Bro, don't remind me of Netflix, man. I'm never gonna make it through that queue. My Netflix queue is out of control. Built one of Minecraft and Fortnite. That's the great thing about technology. You can build a nightclub even though you're not old enough to actually go in one.
That was you who did that. I was there. I saw it. And I'm not gonna...
Did I ever Netflix and chill?
What the hell?
I have never done Netflix and chill, no. I have watched Supernatural and had sex during the commercial break and forgot all about the show. I've never maybe I missed that run, but I've never used Netflix as a pretext. Whenever I went over to hook up with somebody, it was just to hook up with somebody. it was just yeah. Do you want to, while I'm here, do you want to watch a movie that we're not going to finish? Sure. Why am I not married yet? Because I enjoy freedom and lack of accountability. When you're married, it is hard to justify playing video games for 6 hours. Think the devs are going to surprise us with the roadmap? They're going to surprise everybody just by having one. It's going to surprise a lot of people. I'll do anything while watching. I wouldn't rewatch Eternals. Eternals, you can check your phone. You're not going to miss much. when I'm watching Eternals, I'm just skipping to the Makari scenes. You married and you play for hours. See, you gotta find. Well, either she's silently judging you, and you're gonna be divorced soon, or you found the right person. That's the key. You have to find the person that is going to be a complement to your life rather than a burden. Your wife hates your PS5, but you love her and your PS5. You're married. You're not married, Aqua. You're a child. You're literally old enough to be a child bride. You're not married, Aqua. Unless you're a child bride.
I think I just saved the day.
If I was going to get married, it would have to be a girl who not only is okay with playing video games, but would want to play video games and help me with my streaming. You know, ideally she enjoys anime and cosplay. But doesn't have an OnlyFans. That's a big one. No OnlyFans. Yeah, like she'd have to be a gamer. Like one of my best friends, he's married. Thanks for the run. He's married. He's on kid number 4. His wife is a gamer and she loves anime. So he lucked out. She games and loves anime. He doesn't even watch anime like that. But she loves anime and she's a gamer. So that if that's what's on the table, I'd be open to it. I would absolutely not date someone with it. Nah, it depends on it would depend on what they're putting on OnlyFans. If they're putting some saucy pictures, we can talk. But if they're putting pee in their mouth that's not mine, then nah, we ain't doing that. not my girlfriend. we gonna keep things casual. Ain't no commitments from this man. You got a super freak in your crib. That's good for you. As long as it's just for you. Just say sausages. PP is way better. Sausages don't properly convey my dismay. You don't have a wife, Aqua. Your waifu body pillow is not a wife. It is not a sentient human being. What's going on in the chat? And in Aqua's fantasy, he's basically cosplaying as Kyle, essentially. That's from what I can tell. That's who Aqua imagines himself to be when he pretends he's married. You make it sentient. You think you are Arthur Turing? Alan Turing? This ain't Ex Machina. Aqua, put down your sister's Barbie doll. I mean, it would make sense. We have not heard Aqua and Kyle speak at the same time. Yo, Tasha. You actually created an evil version of me? I don't believe it. Are we getting the Black Widow skin next week? Unfortunately. I hope that's not the only thing they reveal next week. Because I am not interested in that Age of Ultron Widow. Unless they fix it up. That's going to be a no for me, dog. Yeah, that's the only evidence against Aqua being Kyle is Aqua's terrible voice. That's the tricky part. I mean, he could be a god tier voice actor, but it is difficult to change range like that. Like it's hard to go from hello beta testers to hello beta testers. I don't know if anyone has that kind of range. Bro, if he was ever on Excelsior now, that would be hilarious. That would be the best show. But he has turned it down. I can confirm that Aqua is married to Fortnite and Minecraft. He practices polygamy. I would hope they drop another skin. Alex K. Guy on the same podcast. Oh no. Now that sounds like Kyle for sure. He's got the text down. Better be careful with Aqua. Somebody might screenshot that and use that to cancel you on Twitter. They'll just keep it there for when you're old enough to actually be married. And then they'll be like, see, Aqua, famous YouTuber, admitted to beating his wife. Assuming Aqua will become a famous YouTuber. All right, I'm gonna get out of here. I have not eaten the entire day. I'm gonna have some food. I'll see you guys tomorrow. If there's a dev stream, I will let you know. I'll cover it. Otherwise, I'm going to be live on Twitch at some point tomorrow. So check that out. Appreciate everybody for stopping through. Subscribe if you're new. All that good stuff. I appreciate everybody in the Durag gang. You guys are awesome. Never forget that. I'll see some of y'all soon. Tomorrow, definitely for Twitch, possibly for the dev stream. All right, guys.